Most people have or had a dog in their home before. I have always had multiple pets in my home. There are multiple ways to get a dog. Getting one from a breeder, finding one, getting one gifted to you, or adopting a puppy from a shelter. You have come to the decision that you want a dog and you are planning on getting one from the shelter. This is how you move forward to finding your forever friend. First, you need to analyze your lifestyle. The ASPCA has an article posted about adoption tips. This states that having a dog is a multiple-year commitment. You have to be able to provide exercise, training, food, shelter, and water for this dog. Every dog has different needs, and you need to be able to complete all of them. If you cannot, then you need to reconsider. After considering your lifestyle, try experiencing owning a dog on your own. I would recommend doing this by taking on a dog for a week or a weekend. This would be a great experience for you to see if you're ready to make that commitment. I would do this by asking your friends and family if they have any upcoming time that they will need a dog sitter. You need to make sure that you have all the supplies to take on this task, especially if you're doing it in your own home. You need to make sure that there is nothing that can harm the dog in your home. You need to make sure that you have all the supplies such as water bowls, leash, food bowls, puppy pads, anything like that. And you need to make sure that you stay on the same schedule and structure that the dog normally has. ThePetSitter.com recommends this. I have done this before and it has been a very eye-opening experience. This will give you a taste of what the long-term commitment of having a puppy is in your house. All dogs are different, so it may be different for the time that you get your own, but it is a way to experience new breeds, different sizes of dogs, and a lifestyle that you have not lived before. It's a learning experience, and you have to go into it willingly. After the trial, you may be very tempted to start the adoption process. I recommend going to your local shelters and meeting with new dogs. The Humane Society encourages people to come in and meet new dogs. This allows the pets to get out of their kennels, meet new people, and interact with all kinds. The shelters normally have multiple different breeds between mutts, purebreds, small dogs, and big dogs. You can also do at-home research on online forums and websites specifically for those dogs. This will teach you about their needs, such as dietary needs, exercise needs, medications, and potential life problems. This time that you spend at the shelter will not only benefit you, but it will also benefit all the dogs that you meet. They will get to have a human interaction that they sometimes would not. After learning and researching, you may think, I'm ready to adopt, but how do I move forward? Now that it is time to adopt, you need to make sure that your home and yard is safe for the pet. Make sure that if you don't have a fenced-in yard, that you have a way of containing your animal. Make sure that your home is equipped with things that they need. Be prepared to take the dog home. The dog is going to need a leash to get into the car, and if it's a long car ride, you also need to plan for stops. Make sure that you have the proper documentation for the pet. This may include your ID and other documents that the shelter will provide you before you can take your pet home. Also make sure that you have your payment ready. The book, What to Expect When Adopting a Dog, states that it could cost between $0 to $300 to adopt your pet. This is something to consider and be ready for. Be excited. The dog is just as nervous as you are. The Bark has an article that states, you need to give your dog love and safety. This is provided in their article, Helping Your Dog Adjust to Their New Home. In conclusion, you have been considering adopting a dog. I have given you the information and the steps to continue with this process. Dogs need time, vet visits, money, and affection. This is not a short-term commitment, but something that you plan to do for the next 10 years of your life, at least. Dogs can be your lifelong companion, and they are considered to be man's best friend. I recommend everybody gets a pet and adopt a dog because you're not only benefiting yourself, but you're also benefiting the dog. Thank you.
Woo!
How long was it?
4:48.